Hello world, it's me, Fandroid, the musical robot, and sorry for taking such a long break. I don't really know the reason why, but I updated a couple of the sprites, as you can see. I just made them look a lot better, I personally think. And I finally figured out how to make the side of the headphones actually look good. But anyway, this is, here are some of the reasons why I love Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. Despite the fact that it's technically, or I mean not technically, objectively not a good show. It is objectively not good, but I still love it anyway. Because, well, I'll get off my main reason. Is that I love the crazy concepts. This show just does whatever the hell it wants, and it just is great. And the cheesy jokes actually legitimately at least give me a little chuckle. Yes, they're cheesy, obviously, but I still find them funny for that reason. Another thing that I really like are the voices. The voice actors of specifically Sonic, Tails, Scratch, Grounder, and especially Eggman are absolutely amazing. And that's where the "stupid as usual, I see," and the "that's no good" lines came from. Sorry, my nose is like stuffy for some reason, but that's where those lines came from. They came from the show's absolute just morality and randomness. Why is my nose like so messed up? Sorry about that. But the thing is that those lines would not exist if not for this show's just complete and our randomness that it has. That's like one of the main reasons why I love it, are the voice actors and the voice actors, I guess, as well, and the stories. Now, the designs of the characters I actually like, but the animation is technically not very good. So lazy to the point where they couldn't even animate a background in one of the episodes. So lazy. Listen, I have a complete blank background for a reason. That's simply because I want to keep the scratch appeal right here. So keeping a white background makes it feel like it fits. So yeah. But they could even bother to animate a background in some of these cases. In some cases, but I still love that. I still love it. And the character designs I really love. I love the Mohawk Sawblade-esque design that Sonic has to his head and back spikes specifically. I know that's just the American Sonic design, but I always refer to this design from Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. And well, weirdly enough, this design of him, his spin dash is also different, looking more like an actual saw blade, just blue with some pinches of red in there for his shoes. But weirdly enough, this spin dash is actually stronger. It is stronger than it usually is. He literally could fly. I don't know really what to use with this. I guess this one. He could literally fly with his spin dash, and then he casually just saw bladed straight through an entire mountain, because why not? Am I right? Am I right? No? Okay. Well, anyway. Moving on from that, I like Tails' design because his fur isn't orange, and also the fact that he's really small. It really does add on to the fact that he really is a really young kid in this show, being like, I think 4 to 6 years old, which is pretty insane. And Dr. Robotnik, he's always been the one that I like the least in terms of design, but that doesn't mean that he isn't designed well. I really do like him, and it definitely looks better than how the box art generally used to depict Eggman, making him actually look pretty threatening, even though like the Japanese art made him look like a goofy little goober. a goofy little goober that Robotnik is, that the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and especially the box art for Sonic 2, just did not do. They weren't really that goofy looking. They actually looked kind of scary. I mean, he kind of had the Sonic EXE eyes going in the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog show. But another part of this show that I really like is a part that you guys may not even know about. But it's but one of the show's most famous things is actually a part of this, and that's Sonic Says. That's where the "That's no good" line came from. It's in a Sonic Says episode, and even more weirdly enough, that said Sonic Says episode is one that's become more recent and has become more relevant in recent times. He says, from what I can remember, he says, kids, there's nothing more cool than being hugged by someone you like, but if someone tries to touch you in a place or in a way that makes you feel uncomfortable, then that's no good. And that's where the line came from, which has actually become more relevant because of the terrible people that have done terrible things to kids, which is sad. But it's kind of interesting how they've become more relevant, at least that one. Some of the other ones have actually become less relevant as time goes on, but that's kind of just expected from a 90s show. I mean, what do you expect? It does suck because I really, really want to see a remake of this show, but the sad likelihood is that that's not gonna happen. I would be blown away if they did, but it's just most likely not gonna happen. So, yeah. But please, Sega Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog remake. Please, please, please. Okay, well, I think I'm done now. So, anyway, goodbye, and good luck. And also, I'm sorry for not posting for like 10 days.